Today we're breaking down a little one-on-one defense off the closeout. There's a few concepts that I really want people to understand to make them a better defender. Eventually we'll also talk about offense, but today is all about your defensive footwork. You can see on this first play here, we're closing out hard. The most important thing is here to always be in a situation where you are controlling what the offensive player is doing. So right here we can already see that the offensive player's foot is outside where he's really trying to force him, which is to the middle. So you want that foot on the outside. That way it takes away any idea that that guy's going to go to the baseline against what you're trying to do. But even then, the biggest thing is making sure you are on balance and could shift either way. Go left, go right. It's really important. The other part here is as soon as this guy decides to go baseline, we have to move this foot first. Okay? The jab with the hand isn't a big deal. That's not a bad play. But what it does if you jab and you don't move this foot is that your momentum literally is going this way and he's going this way. So unless you're really strong, you're literally gonna not be as effective. And you can see here, as we roll forward, he's not moving that foot. He reaches out, could be a foul. And you really wanna get that bump with the inside hand, not the outside. You can see this foot is the first one to move. He's not really leveraging and pushing in that direction that the offensive player is going, which is going to make it difficult. Luckily, the offensive player stops himself with his arm and doesn't get by him, but this really should be a layup. Gets back and front, but he has an advantage already, so he gets space and knocks down the jump shot. Okay. Now we can see a similar thing on this possession. One of the most important things is as the guy catches the ball, you need to already be in your space. So timing is everything. The later you are, the more disadvantage you have. So be closer to the ball. But the same footwork here. A lack of balance, high foot, still has an angle to get by you. And he's going to do the same thing, which is reach with the inside hand and step with the outside foot. And that will eliminate any defensive advantage you have. He missed, his momentum's carrying him this way. And you can see he doesn't have an advantage. And again, the offensive player literally should rip through, go straight to the basket and score. He's able to drop step and almost get back in front, but this should have been a basket. Still gets space and rhythm and shoots, but the defensive player was out of position, and that's why that happened. A little bit of balance from the defender this time. And you can see the offensive player is going laterally, which definitely helps. But the footwork is still in trouble, right? Look what foot he lifts. If he pushes off of that foot and steps hard with this one, there is no way that offensive player can get any space. Okay? So he ends up sliding in the right position, which is better because now he's got this arm in front. Probably want that shoulder a little bit more in front. But he's at least in a defensive position, and that makes him stop. Although he still goes back, you can see, because he was out of position and not being aggressive to begin with, he's off balance, sliding, trying to cut off the drive, and that allows the offensive player to stop, pull back, and get a shot off. In this last clip, you can see we have the same thing. He's stopping left, right, left, and that'll give him off balance. So now he's still reaching out with that hand and not moving that foot. That foot has got to be the one that slides out, and you have to push off that back foot. It's the best and only way you're going to have the right leverage to cut off an offensive player. Again, strong drive to the basket. You can see he has the leverage. He still has this foot down, and he's sliding that one. He's going to be behind. And the offensive player gets to the basket, and the only thing he has left is to reach across and foul. You can see defensive footwork is really important, and how you close out can make the difference between you stopping somebody and getting beat. I hope this helps.